My name is Luis.
And today we have a very special guest with us, Beanie 12. Meet Gazini. Woo!
Woo!
Hi,
Virtual-
thank you so much for gracing me.
No,
this
thanks for dropping
interview.
by. We know that you're very busy these days preparing for your big surprise. We will talk about that more later on.
But before we get to that, let us know where you guys are watching from. Let us know in the comment section below. Say hi, give us a shout out.
Right.
And if you have any questions for Gazini, type them down.
Tag your friends. Feel free to share. This is a very special moment. We have one of our beauty queens in Cebu guesting here in the office. So,
Tell us, Gazini, before we get to the whole Beanie portion, we just want to know more about you, like how everything started, your personal history. Personal
My
history
It's a-
My life story.
so you were born what day?
in the where.
Actually, that's very interesting. I was born right after Christmas, December 26th.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I only got one gift for Christmas.
All right. So for the record,
my
Ninongs and
birthday.
Ninangs watching this right now, hear the cry of
Oh.
Hear the pleas of someone born near
Yes.
Christmas.
And for all I know, all the December babies feel me too. Right?
All right. So, yeah, you were a December baby, born near Christmas. But, like, what were your hobbies when you were younger? Did you have any special interests or? Yeah.
Growing up, being alone, because I'm an only child, so I got used to playing around with my neighbors. So I'm very active with sports and physical activities. So that is my hobbies, and also playing with a lot of pets. Like I've had a lot of pets in my childhood, like pig, goat, and bird.
Whoa.
So my mom
so
didn't
cool.
restrict me to having like just one pet. So
Really?
yeah. I grew
Nice.
So, Gazini had a zoo growing up.
That's actually how I call my house. I'm like, okay, I will call my house a zoo because there were a lot of like turtles.
Oh
So
my
growing up, I was
gosh,
really
wow.
exposed to different various of
So,
things.
that's so cool. So, unsa man, what kind of sports were you into ba, like growing up? What particular sports?
I was more into volleyball.
Ah, okay.
I was actually a varsity when I was in high school, so
Mm.
I really loved playing volleyball back then.
Okay. Are there like positions in volleyball, like in soccer, man? They have like midfield and
Yeah.
They have a point guard, libero.
Oh, okay.
They
Which
also have
one?
striker. I'm all around.
all around.
I can be all around. I can be libero. I can be, but I don't spike too much because I was tall. So
So what's your
okay.
favorite position sa volleyball, libero?
pointer. Oh, libero. Yes.
That's the person in the middle, no? Yeah.
No, that's
Or-
the person at the side, at the very back of
All
it.
right, all right. What other sports were you? I heard that you're also into boxing or
Yeah. On my free time, I actually love doing physical activities like boxing, yoga, and even adventures like hiking, trekking, scuba diving, surfing. Name it. So I'm like the adventurous type of beauty queen.
Is this something na you have in you as a Cebuana? You're from Cebu, right?
Yeah. I grew up in Cebu ever since after elementary, but I was born in Dapitan. Dapitanan ko. So
Oh, okay.
you know that story, right? Like where
Tell us
Rizal
about-
was exiled.
Right. Tell us more about the people.
Dapitan is actually located in Zamboanga del Norte.
Ooh.
It's from the south, and it's in Mindanao. And then I've stayed there for a couple of years until I was elementary, grade 6. I just graduated, and that's where I resided to Cebu City.
Okay.
All right. So, the boxing thing, it must be interesting na, do you have any classmate ngayon mong birahon na ba? Or boxing ka?
Bantay.
What do you spar with, like an instructor maybe? Or,
No, I have a friend, Dana.
Okay.
She invited me to one of her boxing session in some of the physical outlet here in Cebu. So that's how I found out that I also love doing boxing. She inspired me to do boxing because it's fun.
Yeah.
It's not like it's fun punching
But
people,
I-
but it's also a
I have
defense.
fun watching it, though.
But it
It's
looks
fun.
painful. If you're in there seeing
It's
it.
okay,
Yeah.
lang.
Okay.
It's fun. It's,
Wow.
I'll take your word for it. So, Gazini, how do we call you? What's your nickname? Gaz, Ni, Z? What
I
do
think I'm neat.
Other people,
Right, she's Nee. How do-
other people call me Gaz.
Oh.
Yeah.
Other people call me Jazz because my mom loves jazz music.
Oh, that's
Oh, so
nice.
you're into music too? Do you?
Well, yeah, I think everyone loves music,
awesome.
don't they?
Do you have a
Yeah.
preferred genre nga ganahan ka? Like, what's your favorite one?
Acoustic and laid back and lo-fi. Anything that would make you feel relaxed.
But na kay favorite artist or?
Wala naman. Like, okay anyone.
Anyone,
Oh, maybe Frank Sinatra, Michael Bublé. Like,
Ooh,
Oh, the old school
songs.
crooners.
Yeah,
Those are nice.
mm-mm.
Very jazz, near
Yeah,
the
near to the
jazz,
jazz,
area,
Yeah,
no?
yeah, yeah.
But okay, back to like boxing. Did you grow up wanting to like be a boxer, or what did you?
No, no.
What did you want to grow up to be?
When I grow up,
Mulan daw.
So, well, fighters and yeah, so panera. But I wanted to be a doctor growing up.
Oh,
I
okay.
took up nursing for in short course nursing. I graduated like it's for 6 months. Then I figured that I wanted to travel, so I explored through tourism. I'm actually a graduate from San Jose Recoletos for tourism. Yeah.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Gazini.
Thank you.
Just recently graduated.
Adelante.
Adelante. Yeah, because I'm a Hosenian too. Yeah, I took up mass communication. Anyway.
I'm
So-
out of place.
It's okay.
Okay, so you took up from being a doctor, you went into wanting to explore the world, so tourism, and then boxer.
No, boxing was just a hobby.
Oh, okay, I got that wrong.
Ikaw dyan. I don't live for punching people. Ikaw dyan.
Yeah. So, what about? So we know that you're a model, right? And
Mm-mm.
how did this passion start? Like for modeling and everything.
It was just a thought for me.
Uh-huh.
And then I had a classmate in my high school that connected me to an agency, which is the Origin Model Management that I model for right now. They're the agency that I've been with for the past 5 years now.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. All right. Let me just cut this a bit before we move on with talking about the modeling career of Miss Gazini Jazz here. We'd like to remind everyone that you are watching SunStar's Quick Talk. My name is Luis.
And I'm Nini.
And we are here with Bini Pilipinas candidate number 12, Gazini
Ooh,
Ganados.
yes.
Woo! Virtual clap from wherever you are in the world right now. And
So you guys should tune in to the Bini Pilipinas page, right?
and surprise, surprise, we have tons of comments and greetings and shout outs right here, all rooting for our queen.
Let's
you.
let's
Gazini
let's
for
check
the-
out
Sige,
what they.
check ta. Shout out. Sige, Miss Gazini. Shout out daw.
Shout out. Hi, Colleen Ranan Sagomez.
Sa Gomez. Hello.
Hello.
Colleen.
Sending virtual kisses from here to there.
FL Crew says, so beautiful and elegant, Gazini.
Thank
Miss-
you.
Isa pa man. Grabe. So guys, ang ganda talaga ni Gazini.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, ikontra na gid ko ka sa mga Latina.
Oh,
Grabe.
daghan kag supporters din ha.
Oh, you know what? Now that moving on, now that
Yes.
you've mentioned, if you've tuned in earlier, we were talking about Gazini and her boxing passions. And the Philippines is very high on boxing and beauty pageants. And you happen to do both. Right?
Get you a girl.
Get you a girl,
Get you
who
a
can do
girl
both.
who's like Manny Pacquiao with Pio Ortiz.
So, yeah. Going back, I'm sure na yung mga young people here watching you and saying, I want to learn how Gazini did it. How did you start being a model? How did it happen?
It just started, as I've said a while ago, it just started as a thought. And then, law of attraction. I happen to have a classmate who's been modeling. She's 6'2". She's a girl. But now she already resided to Dubai to pursue her career. So I'm very thankful for her and her connections, because not only because of her that I am in my position right now, but because we've been friends also all throughout the years that we've been together.
Did you go to like a summer workshop or something? Or like
I took up workshop, but it
Yeah,
was
from the start good?
no. I took up workshop just for a recap on how to do it in front of a camera, but not really like a workshop. I just learned just learned my passion all throughout my experiences. So over time, I just tried to be better at knowing my angles in cameras, and then studying from there. How would you look like, or like study in the mirror, like look at yourself. Yeah, it's like a personality
Okay.
development kind of thing.
Okay, so for someone who's an aspiring model like Louise, do you have any
That is true.
advice
That is
for for like how to start with that? Like any tips on like tips and tricks on how you
Yeah,
actually start?
I'm quite curious though. The angle thing. That's real.
That's
That's a
real.
fact. So how do you find your angle? Like how does that work? Like
Well-
you take multiple shots and then you choose the best.
On which angle that you're most comfortable with. That's your angle.
Mm.
Right.
Like
So it takes a ton of trial and error, kids.
It just don't go both ways. Like here, just,
Yeah.
you can go down there, or in every angle. Just try to look for where you're comfortable with, and then everything else will follow.
oh, interesting. See, Louise, the angle thing is true.
Wait, it's not about me. It's about our guest Jazz. All right. Pero yeah.
But in modeling, every angle has to be your angle.
Oh, yes.
Kuyawa.
That is true. We are. Ano sa narabatang holistic na rabatang approach. Dapat tanan good.
Oh,
From
diba? 360.
tanan, yeah. 360
Licogenic.
na. Likod, tanan. Everything else.
Ay, nako.
Grabe. Modeling is such a scare. I don't know. I'm scared at the thought of modeling. Ikaw, Gaz or Jazz, share to us. Na ba kayo mga like? Have you ever like a very special moment, a very embarrassing moment, a funny moment?
Yeah,
Take
any
us
notable
through your
moment.
younger years modeling.
Maybe when you trip in a fashion show, that would be a notable moment and an embarrassing moment at the same time, because you will get your confidence from standing back up and then just doing it, just ending it with a smile, like
Ooh, so has that ever happened to you? Have you ever tripped?
Not yet.
Oh no.
Not in my industry.
Let's not mention that. We might jinx it.
No.
Because people are rooting for you big time. Oh, grabe na online. Like,
Wow.
next, Catriona Gray. Sakto?
Wow.
Grabe, you have a lot of fans, Jazz.
Thank you.
Pero, dako, ikaw, yeah, that's you, right? See. Kala.
Oh. Hi to my friend Paulo Varela.
Yes, Pao.
Boss,
Hello.
amo manager.
Patay, boss ako. Pao, share the video. Anyway, moving back. So yeah, really kanang inspiring yun, because we've all seen the videos, right? Kanang mga models who stumble, but they stand up, they continue to be resilient in what they do.
That's
The
the right
show
word.
must go on.
Resilient.
That's the word. And that's a good shot. I think it parallels also in life. Not to be
True.
cheesy about
True.
it.
That's so true. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
You have to be really resilient in whatever that you do in life.
Yeah. So okay,
Ooh, so guys, we have quite a few questions here.
game.
Some Mike Carlo is asking, what charity or worthy organization do you support?
As for now, the charity that I support with is Home for the Aged. That is my advocacy, which is elderly stigma. So that's it for now. Everything else after that remains a secret because it's a surprise.
Sige.
Oh,
So you guys have to tune in to the Bini Bini Pilipinas page
Yes.
to check out all the updates on our front runner for Bini Bini Pilipinas. Diba? So someone else is asking if you're Brazilian.
No, I'm not Brazilian. I'm actually half Palestinian, Middle Eastern.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
so.
so cool.
But I never
Okay,
met my
okay.
dad. So
Okay.
I grew up
Oops.
all together with my grandparents, and that's how I've thought about my advocacy thoroughly over the years, and I figured out that my experiences with my grandparents are the most what makes my heart fond.
Wow. That's so sweet. Like we're just like still it's still absorbing.
We have
Do
another
I talk
question.
too much?
No. It's totally.
You're great. She's great, right? But she should talk
Wow.
more so we know more about her. Oh.
Yes.
Thank you.
We do have another question from Gian Castro. Hi, Gazini. How do you feel that you are one of the front runners for Bini Bini Pilipinas?
Gian? Gian Castro. Hi, Gian Castro. It's nice to know that you're tuning in to SunStar. And what I think about how I feel about being a front runner. Well, of course, I'm very honored because I have a lot of supporters, great amount of supporters that is there for me, and I can't thank them enough for believing in me and my capabilities. And being a front runner makes me pressured, but for as long as I'm enjoying it, for as long as I know where I stand and I'm happy about it, then yes, thank you. That's I think that's what's most important.
Awesome.
So thank you.
Wow. So we can see that Gazini is a very passionate person, and she's very she has a heart for what she stands for.
Yeah. Before we move on to the talking about more things, we just want to remind everyone that you are tuning in to SunStar's Quick Talk.
What's up, guys?
Yes, my name is Luis.
And I am Nini.
And we are here with our very special guest, Binibining Pilipinas candidate number 12.
Gazini Ganados.
So there's so many questions that have just wow. Okay, are you ready for this? Do you want to go through it? Yeah.
Maybe I'll drink a little bit of water.
Okay.
Sige.
So while our queen rehydrates, oh no.
Yeah, especially nowadays, rehydration is very important, guys. Don't forget to drink water. Not only 8 glasses a day, try to go beyond 2 liters a day.
She would know her stuff because you're really into health, right?
Yeah, I'm actually a vegetarian now.
Oh, she's vegetarian.
But sometimes I can't help it,
For how long na?
It's since this year started.
Okay.
That was my New Year's resolution.
But why vegetarian? Is it because like for health, or it's because like animals? Who like?
Well, besides for the fact that I love animals, I also love eating healthy. And I've come across this movie from Netflix, and they're very helpful, very informative. What the Health or Cowspiracy. You guys better check on Netflix. Again, Cowspiracy and What the Health. They're very informative about how you should carry yourself in eating, clean eating, or of how cancer is provoked from eating healthy. So
Oh, interesting. I think I want to tune into that later.
yeah,
It's gone.
I don't
it's
want to
gone
go too much into details. It's for you to find out.
deep.
All right. So what's like you're Gazini, you're in Cebu, you're having a good time, you're having fun, and you're hungry. So without mentioning like brands and all that, where do you go for food? I'm curious because we all want to eat healthy.
I cook my
Maybe we
own
can get it.
food. Yeah, I
Alright,
cook.
I gotta go.
Besides
Bye-bye.
the fact that I cook my own food, should I mention some restaurants?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can go scroll through Cafe George or any salad or.
Also, okay.
Vegetarian friendly places.
Yeah, there's actually a lot now here in Cebu, so better check it out.
Ooh, interesting.
And also, I'm planning to put up my own restaurants maybe one day.
Hey,
Oh,
nice.
hey,
After everything else. So
Answering the need.
just clean eating healthy. So I just wanna be an embodiment of
Oh.
clean eating.
Tawag, amazing, oy.
Kiba mo, nakadugay ang istorya, nakadaghan ang talent ni Gazini.
Gazini.
Ni pala siya.
Boxer,
Wala na dyan.
chef.
Abs is also made in the kitchen. So watch out what you're eating. Most especially to us Filipinos,
True,
we love
true.
rice too much.
True.
Diba?
Yep.
Oh, so someone's asking if you have a fan page. Na ba kay fan page?
Yes, I have a support page.
Oh, a support page.
I call my fans support because I love them too much. Anyway, it's Gazini Ganados BB Pilipinas. So, or Gazini Ganados for Binibining Pilipinas.
Okay.
All right. So, what are your Binibining Pilipinas? This is your first time joining Binibining Pilipinas, and you've had experience with other pageants, national pageants as well, right? How many national? Okay. How many local pageants and how many national pageants have you done
I have
or entered?
well, including sa school, maybe 5.
Okay.
And
So,
then the first one was actually national, which is
okay.
Miss World Philippines back in 2014. I was 18 years old, 19 years old back then, so it was pretty tough for me. I was just like a wide-eyed girl who was curious about how pageantry industry works. After a while, I figured that pageantry industry works for me, for not only because we can be a spokesperson, but because I want to find that oomph in my life that I can stand on and firmly believe in. And then it all goes down to my grandparents, of course. So.
Oh, I really love your grandparents. Now, you want to give them a shout out? So
Ha-
are they on Facebook?
I can't say, but
Just say hi.
hi to my lolas and lolas. Nanay and tatay. I'm pretty sure they're always watching me from up above. So.
Oh.
So they don't have Facebook though.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
You guys, the things that happen when you're live on Facebook. If you guys have just tuned in, you are watching SunStar Quick Talks. I am Nini,
My name is Luis.
and we are here with Gazini.
Yes.
And I'm so proud because apparently Hosenian sad siya and I'm
Yeah.
also Hosenian, so maybe rub off ang iyang skills na ko. I brought that up. I brought that up because we have another fan here, or supporter.
Yes.
Si Johnnery Ann. Hey, Miss Gazini, permiti ka makitaan sa USJR before I was a Reed scholar.
Wow.
And every time musulod ko sa office, ma-amaze ko sa imong beauty.
Wow.
Oh, wait. I named my baby Gazini. But I made it double Z para na ay difference.
Wow.
God bless sa pageant. Oh.
True.
Aww, yeah.
Johnnery Ann.
That's
Hi,
so cute.
Johnnery Ann. I hope to meet your baby someday.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I hope to meet you again soon.
That's awesome.
So sayang, you should have said hi. I'm friendlier without. I don't bite. I don't bite. Because sometimes I look very intimidating. A lot of people has told me before that I, just by the looks, I look very maldita. That's what they say. And I don't.
We are here. Breaking news. She is
Gazini
not
is not
I am not
maldita.
maldita. I don't. I am not maldita. Yes. I'm approachable, so if you guys see me in mall or anywhere else, just don't be shy to say hi. It would be my pleasure.
All right. So, tell me more about the Binibining Pilipinas stint. I cover I've covered a couple of those things, and I noticed there are a lot of contestants or candidates from around the Philippines, around 50 probably. So from a competition standpoint, so sure, like we're here, every woman up there has their advocacy, has their cause, has their goal, but from a competition standpoint, Jazz, what do you do to set yourself apart from the competition?
Well, of course, from a country that is renowned from having the most beautiful woman or right?
Yes,
So,
yes.
it is fun to know that there are also beautiful women out there who has their voice, who can be, a spokesperson to something, and it's fun to know that I can get to know them. We can innovate more. We can collaborate more with our thoughts of how to, make this country a better place.
Wow, that's a really great way of looking at it. Instead of like competition, it's more of like a collaboration.
Collaboration.
All right.
Amazing.
By the way, shout out, we have a few fans watching from Thailand, Hawaii, and Australia.
Sawadee ka, Thailand.
Hey.
I've known that from Katrina. She always says that on social media. Sawadee ka. So.
There's also a question,
Yeah,
by
there's
the
a-
way.
yeah.
Kinsa imong Miss Universe that you look up to?
All of them are amazing. They've done a great role in supporting the Philippines as to leading the one of the most beautiful women on earth. But I think maybe let me check.
Sorry, wait. This is very funny. Hi, Mark Guerra from Mark Guerra.
Hi,
Just
Mark
bumped into her yesterday. Yeah, she's really intimidating, but very humble. Di ay kaayo. I took a selfie with her. So
In Park Mall, I guess because there was only one person.
Mark Guerra, ikaw ba gito iyang nakitaan sa Park Mall? So
Let us know in the comment
Hi.
section below.
Yes,
Right.
hi, Mark
Kanya
Guerra.
i-share dayon, itag mo
There was
mga
only
amigo.
one person who took a photo of me, and I was
Oh.
like, Yeah, I wanted to talk to you more, but I think you were shy or something. You drove yourself away, so I'm like,
Dool ka sa SunStar ba eh? Ari alam mi sa SunStar. Take another selfie with her. Tas buutan kayo si Gazini.
Bitaw. And
Salamat,
show us your
salamat.
selfie in the comment section below. I think everyone would like to see that.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Binibining Pilipinas is when?
Bilibining Pilipinas is on June 9 in Smart
wow.
Araneta Coliseum. And if you want to be more updated, please don't forget to follow Binibining Pilipinas official page. And if you want to post something supporting me, Gazini, as your Binibini 12, don't forget to hashtag Binibini Pilipinas 12 and hashtag Beyond Beauty.
Yep. That's it. So, everybody viewing right here, we want to help you. So as you just mentioned earlier, we just log in the website and
Yes.
we vote through the website.
You just basically share the video because we have a lot of web interviews and so you just put a heart there or share a video so that like other people would know or the sharing counts.
The sharing is caring. Sharing counts. So mga amigo, mga amiga, mga higala, Cebuana, Pilipina.
Wow.
Click that share button right now. Help our friend right here, Gazini Ganados, number 12 sa Binibining Pilipinas.
Oh, and I just also want to I just want to let you guys know that I am not alone in this. I also have Binibini I'm not sure the number, but Samantha Law from Cebu City
Yes,
and Eileen De Vera from Mandaue City. Don't forget to share and like the button for them. Like show your support for us, guys.
Yeah, show your support for Cebu because these women are showing their support for Cebu by representing
True
us.
that. True.
Okay, great. So, let's talk more about how you started. How did you decide to join like Binibini Pilipinas? Like, when was that turning point, or like, what factors did you consider when you were thinking about that?
Besides the fact that I've already joined Miss World, it was always been a goal for me to join Miss Universe because when I was young, I've always seen Miss Universe roll on TV. And then I just thought about it. Yeah, it would be a dream come true if I get to join one of those prestigious pageant. And now it's finally coming true. I'm living my dream.
Law
Like,
of
this is
attraction.
another stepping
Yes.
stone. Oh, so law of attraction. Can you talk more about that? Like, what is that for like the viewers who don't know
go.
about it?
It's a long story short. It's if you think about it, the universe will conspire. It will find its way to bring it to you. What?
I want to be rich. No, just kidding.
Crazy.
No, but
You can be rich
no.
in so many ways.
Yeah, I
in
know.
health.
That is true. I
Yes,
believe in that though.
that's
I believe in
right.
that. Big time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Let's talk about it's already June, so that's how many months from now? April, May, 2 months.
I have
from now?
less than
Like
2
less
months.
than 2 months, yeah.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel excited and a lot of people are pressuring me, but I'm trying to brush it off to just enjoy it because what matters most again is of your journey and how you perceive yourself in joining the pageant. If it's toxic for you, then I bet it's not for you. And you just gotta handle the pressure.
Well, that's lovely. So you can
Beauty under pressure.
Bitaw,
Grace
bitaw.
under pressure, is that how you call it?
Bitaw, and you can see that you really like prize like health, not just like physical health, but also like mental health, not
Mental
emotional
health, spiritual. Well, in fact, that's also one of the reasons why I'm back here in Cebu, because I just want to celebrate this Holy Week, a blessed Holy Week to everyone, actually, to just celebrate it with my loved ones and to reflect on the things that I want to achieve in life, the goal, the core, the morals, the values. So it's very important if you reflect.
yeah. We have a question from Felage Fad. Hi, Miss Gazini. I'm from Talisay. How would you promote Talisay or Cebu to the world when you compete in Binibini Pilipinas or Miss Universe someday?
Okay. Besides for the fact that Talisay has the Lechon Festival, I would like to showcase Talisay that we're one of the growing city in Cebu. So they should come and visit Talisay.
What's your most favorite part about Cebu though?
My favorite, as a
Favorite
whole,
thing about Cebu? Like, is it the food? Is it the fun? Is it the beach? Is it the mountains?
it's the people. It's how we cater the tourists, how we, serve them. Like, it's really different if you're a Filipino or most especially Cebuano. You have that great voice of tone of endearment, no, diba? Like,
Yes,
people from Cebu is, very nice to the tourists, and not only to the tourists, but, with each other also.
So
You're so heartwarming. Why?
every time she speaks, we're like, oh.
Bisaya. Mag-Bisaya na lang tabi.
For sure, kuan ka ng puppy video ba? Oh.
Thank you. Is that a compliment?
Yes!
Of course it is.
You're so heartwarming. Oh
Yeah.
my God, how can we not love you?
Thank you. I love you too. Can I bring you home?
Grabe.
Ay, nako.
So yeah, Jazz, tell us about a very random question right here. So you love pets
Yes.
because you mentioned a puppy video.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's your pet right now? What?
I have a
dog?
pug.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
pug.
Yes. And I have dili man ko mamili og pet. Like I also have Askal, like and then I love pets like it that much. And Rottweiler, I have a Rottweiler, I have a Japanese Spitz. And the amount of love that the dogs give you when you go home is a stress reliever for me. So going to Manila without all my pets, it's been a struggle. Like they're the source of happiness that I get whenever I come home. So I really miss them.
You really feel the love when you come home after a trip. And then
Yeah,
when
they're
you
all eyes on you. They'd be like waiting for you. You're like their heaven.
Aw.
So that's they're. Then plus they're very cute. Who doesn't love? You love dogs,
Yeah,
right?
I do. I love dogs. Ooh. So,
Oh. Miss Gazini, what is she mentioned this
Yeah.
already. What is your advocacy and platform? What do you say it again? Katong
Advocacy.
age
My advocacy would be for the elderly stigma.
elderly stigma.
It's because of my experiences with my grandparents, and I've noticed that there hasn't been too much laxity in change of their behavioral patterns. So yeah, I just want to raise awareness of the laxity towards the elderly care.
Mm-hmm.
so there's a question from Mr. Emil Umipig. Hands-on ka po ba, Miss Gazini, sa preparation for Bini Bini Pilipinas 2019, like designing, choosing gowns, costumes, etc.?
I have a lot of people who are helping me with it, and we're collaborative. If what I like, they like, so we're trying to balance it out because it's not easy if there's only one person trying to decide for everything else. So it has to come with give and take situation. So yes, I am very hands-on with it. I try to communicate with all my team as much as possible because communication is very essential if you're trying to achieve something.
All right. So, someone's asking, what would be the first thing that you would do if you won Bini Bini Pilipinas 2019?
The first thing I would do if I win Bini Bini Pilipinas is I would eat a lot. And
Relatable.
it has been not necessarily a suffering for me, but I've been restricting myself too much from sweets. I love sweets. Who doesn't like sweets? You love sweets, right?
I love sweets.
I love sweets.
But besides that, I would also like to promote my advocacy more into because not a lot of people knows about how my advocacy is, and that's it. I think that's it.
Right. before wrapping up, guys, if you are tuning in right now, you are watching SunStar's Quick Talk. My name is Luis.
And I am Nini, and we are here with Gazini, our front runner for Cebu.
Grabe.
Front runner, one of the front runners for Cebu,
Yes,
Binibini
so-
Pilipinas
yes.
2019.
Don't forget number 12.
Number
Candidate
12.
Mm-hmm.
Am I doing it right?
And if you guys want, you guys should tune into the Binibini Pilipinas page, right? For more
Yes.
updates on the upcoming competition.
Yeah, that's how we help Gazini. No, you go to the site, you share the video. There's a lot of sharing involved. They launch some voting thing. You vote. If there are going to be text thing, you text. Basta just tune in the official site, and from there we support our very own Gazini Ganados. Sayang, padong natag ending, no? We could have, it's a really fun time having
Yeah,
you here
she's
sa
Thank
studio.
you.
Lingaw,
Thank you.
lingaw, gid kayo.
Merg nag-hangout na ta, chika-chika.
Like catching up.
Old friends. We just met today, but guys. But anyway, since time is running, we have maybe the last 3 questions, Luis?
Let's
No?
go for last 3.
Last 3 questions.
Yeah.
Okay, first question is, what makes you proud as a Filipina?
What makes me proud as a Filipina? That would be being true to myself. I think that's one of the greatest values that a Filipina upholds within herself. It's being honest to herself. It's finding the peace within herself. So, most especially that we have a lot of, Filipina aspirant or Filipina idols. I've had a lot of, idols in Filipino.
All right. Here's another funny question. Pero makarelate ko ani. Do you drink milk tea? And what is your favorite flavor?
Wow!
Milk tea. I used to love milk tea.
All right.
Pearl milk tea.
So the basic
Yeah.
variation. No.
I'm a very boring. I love
No,
plain.
you're not.
No, like I love plain flavors.
No, that's called stick with the classics.
Okay,
Right?
okay,
That's called sticking to the classics.
that's how you call it.
Mm-hmm. And
And last question. I guess this is actually very relevant, especially in this day and age. Social media, everyone's on the internet, keyboard warriors and all. So someone's asking, how would you handle people who throw negative words at like either at you or the other candidates? How would you handle that, or what's the mindset that goes along with it?
Bashers will always be there. Some people will always have something to say. But what matters most is that you know yourself better than anyone else, and that you have the peace of mind that what they're telling you is just a front, just to make you distracted. And well, in fact, I'm not the only one who's getting bashed. A lot of other winners was bashed. Like, I can't name drop. Like, even Catriona, who was always perfect in my eyes, she's perfect, like a great spokesperson. She was still bashed. So, what I was just thinking that I'll just do me. I'll be me, and then it's really up to you if you like me or not. For as long as I'm giving you my best version of myself.
kamusad sa magpatakag bash diha, guys. Tanawa butang kay kasi
Bitaw.
wala mo kibaw takar mo type diha.
I-
Grabe na kay mo gi-type. Ya mo kibaw ang naspikas kay tao gyapon pareha ka natong
Yeah,
tanan.
we're all humans. Yeah, kanang masakitan ba gihapon ta niya.
Bitaw.
Yeah, but for as long as I take the criticism constructively, so I just put it in my heart that do not take it personally, or else I'll just be stressed for the rest of my journey. So I'm just trying to
Right,
enjoy.
because sometimes when we're behind the keyboard and then we see kind of mga celebrities or models, we somehow like label them as, oh, they're used to this. They won't they won't
yeah, that's
feel
true.
this.
Sometimes they forget we also
They're
have.
at the top, so let's just keep bashing them. Pero
Yeah, that's true.
like what you said, we're all still human and you feel things.
And people are braver behind the keyboard, diba? Merg? So anyway, you guys who are watching, we're getting to know Gazini, and it's almost the end of our show. If you guys missed it, please go back, share, and roll back into like the beginning of our show, and
Yeah.
you'll get to know this beautiful goddess who is
Ala.
actually human.
Grabe.
Human na siya. You'll get to know her
Grabe.
more.
We're like Wonder Woman.
All
I
right.
wish. I know.
Pero yeah, seriously, it's been a great time. Binibining Pilipinas, candidate number 12, our very own Gazini Ganados. Pakpak, virtual clap bit, tanan, everyone from where behind your keyboard.
Comment section below.
Stop
Clap
bashing and start clapping.
Wow! I can use that as my hashtag now.
Oh, I am so
Stop
honored.
bashing,
And
start
start
clapping.
Pero bitaw. We're wrapping up. So
Yes.
we'll give the floor or the camera to Miss Gazini right here.
Any final words?
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for having me here, being interviewed. And I would like to thank all my supporters, to my Gazi Ninjas. They're actually Gazi Ninjas.
Oh, you have like a fan base.
Yeah,
thing.
fan base.
It's
They're
called
Gazini
Gazini
Ninjas.
Ninjas.
Yeah, they chose the name themselves,
So
so I'm
cute.
just letting them be. And if you want to follow and be updated towards my Binibini journey, you can follow Binibining Pilipinas official page on Facebook and Instagram, in which where we have our web interviews. You can share it because the sharing counts and the likes would be highly appreciated. Once again, I am Gazini Christiana Jordi Ganados or Gazini Ganados, Binibini 12 for Binibining Pilipinas 2019. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Gazini Ganados, and on Instagram. So thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you so much for
Woo!
dropping by. You just made 2 new Gazi Ninjas out of us.
Hiya! What's up? Gazini Ninjas!
Pero bitaw, yeah.
Anyway, you guys, once again, you are tuned in to SunStar Quick Talk. I am Nini.
My name is Luis,
I'm Gazini Ganados.
and goodbye, everybody.
We'll see you next time.
Grabe, so